There are 650,000 orphans in Russia today, and every year this number is growing. Orphans are a very special category of children. They had to grow up very early. Many of them had to provide for themselves by begging and stealing. Many had to hide from their father's heavy hand, trying to quiet down their crying sister so that her cry wouldn't give out their hiding place. To them, world is dangerous. They had to survive, and that's how they ended up here, in the orphanage. They don't celebrate family holidays because they have no family, and parental love and attention is only a dream. But dreams do come true. In Smolensk region, these children's simple wishes came to pass. And it doesn't always happen that rich people make things happen, because even if we are not rich, but we are many and have a desire to help, we will be able to unite and make a difference. Believers of Smolensk Central Baptist Church every year unite their efforts in order to bring Christmas joy to the orphans. This project was named Christmas for Orphans. Everybody who cares about these children is welcome to take part. Main goal of the project is to tell them the story of Christmas, to communicate who is Jesus Christ, why he was born, how his miraculous birth took place, what is the purpose and meaning of Christmas. For this reason, the youth group of the church prepared a Christmas play with costume, song, and interaction with the audience. But besides spiritual goals of the project, there is also a practical aspect, to show God's care for man in action. For the orphans, it is first of all Christmas gifts, that they would never receive otherwise. This year, believers prepared over 1,000 gifts. In course of 2 weeks, project volunteers visited orphanages in every corner of Smolensk region. Project Christmas for Orphans visited 11 institutions. We will tell you about some of them. Orphanage Forest School is for the children with pulmonary diseases. Most of them are orphans. In this institution, they undergo their treatments and go to school. Even graduates came to visit, knowing that the youth group will be there with Christmas performance. When we hear that church is coming, we know that we'll have lots of fun. This orphanage doesn't have a large auditorium, so the performance took place in the foyer. But it didn't affect its quality. The atmosphere was festive and the gifts brought even more joy. In order to express their appreciation, the administration of orphanage presented project leaders with gifts made by the kids. It's really great when youth group from church comes. We had lots of fun, really like the gifts. Every year we see these performances, and every year they're different. They are so memorable, not just for us teachers, but also for the children. They learn a lot from these stories, they become nicer and kinder. After each performance, church gives them gifts. Children really appreciate these gifts. It is also important to mention that our gifts are not assembled somewhere at the factory, but rather carefully put together by the believers. They consist of a bunch of treats and basic necessities, such as items of personal hygiene and socks. Putting over 1,000 gifts together, packing them and purchasing all the items is a hard work. But example of God's care for us is a great inspiration. It is also not easy for the youth group to perform before children whose lives were damaged and whose souls are hurt by their parents' sins. Another special orphanage in Smolensk region is called Chernish. This institution accommodates children with bad eyesight. All the kids there have serious eye problems, some incurable, but they all need human love and care. So performance took place in gymnasium, very close to the audience. Children couldn't just see actors, they could also touch them. They were especially excited when they were opening and looking through their gifts. This Christmas holiday will be very memorable for them. Youth group had to perform not just in the foyers or gymnasiums. In one orphanage, they only had dining room at their disposal, but in spite of all this, Christmas turned out to be a great holiday for all these kids. For the children of Borchovka orphanage, this holiday was bittersweet. It was happy because they readily interacted with actors by helping to save Christmas star. They were very excited about the gifts. But sad part was that this Christmas was last for this orphanage. Just few weeks later it was shut down and children were sent to different facilities. We are hoping that they will always remember this Christmas. After graduation from the orphanage school, children usually continue their education in some tech school, where they learn their future occupation. One such tech school is located in a town called Kaspля. This year youth group was invited there too. This school provides special education, so the actors try to engage the audience as much as possible. The actors created a great holiday atmosphere. They radiate joy and love. Their excitement is contagious. Our children are very challenging. They are special needs children, but the young people were able to fully captivate their attention. The cast of our play consists mostly of college and some high school students. They all are united by their church and by common goal to tell children about the birth of Jesus. So in spite of their tiredness, they always try to stay funny, friendly, and not to lose their sense of humor. Let's go backstage. We got on the bus and we are bringing joy and fun to the kids. The performers are hungry like wolves. Here's bread, salami, and we are going to make sandwiches. How's the mood? Great. The most important thing on stage is not to be hungry. Then hands won't shake. How are the beginners? Scared. Hands are shaking. Gosha, as a professional, as a star, what can you say? As a very experienced actor, I can say that this play is very different from the previous ones. Though it is shorter, it's packed with action. In this episode of our Christmas story appears the Queen of Darkness. She abducted the Christmas star. Two other heroes, brother and sister, volunteered to save her. In order to do so, they had to get together with other heroes, reconstruct all the Christmas events, and at the end answer Queen's questions about the Christmas, together with the audience. And when children gave all the right answers, she released the star. In this scenario, kids were active participants of the story, and that got them very excited. Kids really liked the play. One boy came up to me and said to me, "This play was so exciting. We had so much fun." This is wonderful. Events like this make us pure, make kids kinder. To perform like this, actors had to be really sincere. If you could only see the reaction of our kids, it was priceless. It is rare that their attention gets fully captivated. Their behavior speaks volumes. The culmination of all the performances was when our play was shown in town of Roslavl as a part of town's Christmas festivities. Over 300 people came to see the play. After the performance, director of town hall invited us back next Christmas. This means that people are interested and want to learn more about Christmas. Over 1,000 gifts, over 1,000 miles on the road, 11 performances. All this is Project Christmas for Orphans. And as long as Christians will think of others and not of themselves, this project will keep on going. New Christmas plays will keep on coming. Students will keep sacrificing their winter break. The gifts will be made, and we will be seeing joy on kids' faces. And God will be smiling upon us all.